Hi, I'm Rodney Sharp, owner of SharpGrade International. Today I'd like to introduce to you our latest grading attachment, our G105. So this is a grading attachment suited to small and mid-frame size machines, 65 to 75 horsepower. So it's 105 inch, 2.6 metres when it's fully open, and when it's narrow it's just under 6 foot, which is 1.8 metres. So nice and compact for small machines, but opens up to a nice big size when you want to place material. It has the same features as our larger G series. It has 16-inch wings, 400mm, that can face hydraulically be positioned forward and reverse, and it's got a rear blade so you can grade and reverse. It also has a fully retracting front wheel kit on it, just like our box blades. So this means you can retract the front wheel and use it like a 6-way blade. So very easy to do. Just release the locks, retract the wheels, lock them, and you're good to go. So nice and easy. And the spring assist means it's nice and light. So once they're locked, there's no movement. So the twin front wheels have stem protectors on them, so when you're working in aggregate, you don't rip the stems off. They also have our patented underslung walking beam. So this means when you're turning, the wheels don't scuff. And just a little feature, but it makes it grade so much better. It's got twin parabolic outboard mounted mirrors, so you can see the blade and the wings. It's also got a bull bar on it, so if you're working around rebar and things like that, it protects the mirrors. So just like its big brothers, the G105 has zero cross coupling, and that's because of the unique angle of these cylinders. What that means is you can raise and lower this side through its entire travel, and that side doesn't move at all. So this is the only grader in the industry that can do that, and we've got a patent on that system. So what that does is it means you can grade faster, more accurately, and that's what it's all about. We've got our twin laser poles, and they're clamped from the top, so nice and rigid. They've got graduated markings on them, so if you're running with laser, you set one side up, note the dimension, set the other side, nice and quick, no tape measure required. We have hydraulic side wings that can be hydraulically positioned to the front or the rear or anywhere in between. These have graduated tungsten armour on the lower edge and up 2 inches, 50mm up the side, so you can pierce into the ground with them when you're working with compacted surfaces, and then the rest of the blade will follow. So a nice feature. We have our horseshoes, which are tungsten granule coated, so they're there to prolong the life, and so low wear. All of this is grease free, so there's nothing you need to grease on this at all. So all the linkages are sealed, shielded and lifetime lubricated, so they do not get grit in them, and that's what makes them last so long. The wheels are all sealed and double sealed, so they are the same. You never have to lubricate them, and you never have to adjust them. So all of our linkages, all of our cylinders have sealed for life bearings in them. We run our patented quad rod linkage in it. That allows the blade to stay perpendicular in any position, and that means we can then run a rear blade, because if your blade doesn't stay perpendicular when you raise and lower it, you cannot run a rear blade because it will adjust in height between the two, and then you won't be able to grade accurately. So lots of little features that make it exactly what it is. We have an adjustable hitch plate to set it level, because when you're running two blades, it is critical that you have your chassis level, because otherwise when you grade forward to reverse there will be a grade difference in height, and we don't want that. So all these little things add up to precision grading. We have a rear blade and it's pivoting, so it allows you to grade and reverse, and you have to have a pivoting blade, because if you don't, it will pack, and then you'll just get a leveling bar. So any machine that has twin blades, that does not have at least one pivoting, you've basically got a leveling bar. So our quad grade 2D system, that's the standard system we use. It's got plus or minus 5 inch, 120 mil of increment decrement straight from the screen. And we can also run quad grade Pro on this, where you can run it off a phone, and the phone will run all functions. It will integrate with all base machines through the joysticks, including a Bobcat, so we can read Bobcat CAN data, so no problem if you want to put it on a Bobcat. And the latest deer and cat configurations with multiple inputs, we have harnesses to integrate with those as well. So this can be fitted on the very latest of machines without a problem. We use high performance proportional valves throughout, and all the functions on the blade are proportional, so they have nice soft start and soft stop. The high performance, so that gives you accuracy. This has the very latest electronic load sense on board, so everything is electronic. There's no delay where a spool shifts. This is immediately, and you're talking about a 5 millisecond response time, so it's nice and quick. So you can change this from open center to closed center in a matter of 30 seconds, so you don't have to do anything to the hydraulics. It's all electronic. And that just makes it nice and simple, and great for if you're in a rental application where you need to swap between different brands of machines. Some have open center, some have closed center. This can do them all. We integrate to all the joysticks. We can also integrate with the Bobcat through the CAN port, so that's not a problem. We integrate with the latest deer and cat systems that have multiple functions off the joysticks, so we can read all of that data, and we have harnesses to suit those, so this can be fitted on the very latest as a machine. So the G105 suits a lot of applications when you're running a small base machine, from if you're doing flat work for house slabs or small buildings to larger buildings, driveways, anything like that. It can be run with a sonic and read off a string. So the quad grade system runs a sonic. We also have our patented aligned sonic, so we can adjust or articulate the blade into any position, and the crossfall will remain constant. So it's the only 2D system out there that has got that functionality. It's also got grade assist on it, so if you just want to run one side manually and one side at a constant crossfall, this can do it. So you can either do it on either side, so it doesn't matter, but it's all available in the quad grade 2D system. So I hope you enjoyed looking at some of the features and benefits of the G105. If you'd like any more information, please visit our website, www.sharpgrade.com. There you'll find links to information and our dealers throughout the world. But feel free to reach out at any time, and thank you for your time.